crash bar mounts that I got with the clear water lights, which I did not use because I did not mount the lights on the crash bar. I will be using these crash bar mounts to mount the horn. So basically guys, this is the crash bar, and this is also a part of crash bar. I'll be mounting the horn here. Actually the horn was somewhere here before, but now as you can see, the clear water lights have been installed on this mount, and there is no place to put the horn here because of this rod here. I think I'll put it somewhere here like this. Alright guys, there is a horn. I fixed it. It's firm and strong. Now the big issue is actually tramp ka wiring is like, it is nice, but they're so small. Like they want to fit everything in the smallest space possible, and because of that the wires are like literally very small. Now take a look at this. There's no more extra wire to pull it down, so I think I'll have to attach a little bit of wire till here, and I need this kind of length. I think I can do it. Let's try. Okay, I found this wire inside the toolbox. This side were like 2 rings, but I bent them like this so that they go into this one just like that. I think that's a perfect fit. I just have to insert them, and then I'll tape it properly. Also guys, I cut these rings out from an old wire. I'm going to use them as waterproof, just like this. Let me show you. So I'm going to put these around the wire like this. Right, I slide them over like this, and it becomes properly waterproof. I'm gonna seal this as well with the tape. Now take a look. Safe and secure. Now all I have to do is insert these. Perfect. Sriman, you're a genius, you know that? Perfect man, like they're fitting like perfectly. Now I'll tape all of this so that no short circuit occurs. Now they are strong and fit inside properly. Alright guys, I'm done, and even I've tucked in the wire properly from inside. So right now it's safe and secure, and it saved me at least 1500 bucks, because otherwise the mount for the horn, for the DENALI horn, is around 1500, and then getting it done at the showroom will cost me another 500 to 1000 rupees. So using little bit of a jugaad will save you a lot of money anywhere in life. Okay, but does it work? Time to test. By the way guys, I'll not honk it like too much. Just give it a few clicks because it's like afternoon and I don't want to disturb the neighborhood. Success. Now let's go, and I'll be answering one of the most important questions you people have been asking me since a very long time. Well guys, I frequently keep getting this question every now and then, because anyways I'm also planning to ride this weekend. So here's the question. Bro, I'm new to riding. This is my first solo ride, or this is my first long ride. What all should I keep in my mind before I go for a long bike ride? See guys, I'll not really go into a lot of detail into it. I'll just give you a gist of what I do, and maybe this will help you guys. You can definitely improvise on this, or maybe you can cut short a few things out of it, but this is how I plan a ride. Basically guys, first things first, you should always plan your ride well in advance. Right plan in the sense, where are you gonna stay, which route are you gonna take, hotels, stay and all that during your ride. Not just the destination I'm talking about. Maybe you don't have plans to stop anywhere else in between, but I'm talking about places. I'm talking about a scenario where you might get tired and you might want to just stop for the night. So all this comes under right plan. Anyways, first thing, talking about luggage, what you have to carry is, trust me guys, don't carry unnecessary things. Travel very light. That is the first pro tip I can give you. Unless and until you have like a proper luggage system, right, left pannier and a top box. Come on guys, you're not going for a fashion show, you're going on a proper bike ride. You don't need lots of clothes, you don't need fancy stuff. Just carry the basics. For example, if your ride is going to be for a week, just carry like 6 t-shirts, mostly t-shirts, because they're like easy to fold, easy to wash, and you can always easily pop your jacket over your t-shirt. And especially t-shirt material is sweat absorbent, so it kind of works. Toiletries and all that, very basic. Once again, basic toiletries, basic clothes, that's your luggage. If you have a tank bag, that's good, or if you just have a backpack, that is also fine. Apart from your panniers or apart from your saddle bag, throw in some food, light food again. again, not like proper biryani and all that. Just some quick snacks like energy bars, protein bars, biscuits, nuts, chocolates, basic stuff. Where in case you're riding and you feel like you're suddenly hungry, you can just stop by the side. I don't even get down from the bike, just stop, pull out my tank bag. There's a side zip where I put all the biscuits and all that. I just pop in one biscuit and I'm good to go. And you have to keep eating something or the other every 1.5 hours. Make sure you eat properly. It depends on person to person once again, but trust me guys, if you're like a new rider, that really helps. And the worst enemy a rider has is the sun. It can bloody drain out your energy like hell. So in case you're planning to ride during, when the temperatures are around 35 degrees or more, it's always recommended to have ample amount of water with you. Keep having water every half an hour to 45 minutes. I might sound it's like too frequent, but trust me guys, this helps a lot. Every 45 minutes, please have water. Keep yourself hydrated at all times, especially when the temperatures are around 30 degrees and above. Night ride is like the best, but once again, it is very risky guys. It's not recommended to do night rides. Not only it's not safe, but the thing is the visibility also drops. So if possible, try to split your journey into parts. Usually 350 to 400 kilometers is what a biker can usually do easily. Once again, this depends on person to person, depends on your stamina. You will not feel like very stressed out. You can just stop there, take some rest, not just like a quick rest. Stop for the night if possible. I'm talking about new riders guys. If you're used to riding like properly, then no problem. If this is your first ride, then you need to observe yourself. If you think you can do it after reaching a certain point, after finishing 400 kilometers, if you think you can still go on, then definitely go on, no issues with that. And in case you're planning to do a continuous stretch of 600 kilometers, take 6 breaks, 5 to 6 breaks. 2 will be like big breaks, maybe a lunch break and a proper power nap break if needed, and all the other breaks will be like very short and quick ones. Just stop by the side, get down, stretch properly, have some water, have a snack, and then continue with the journey. Oh yeah, and don't forget to carry a puncture kit, because that is the worst thing that can happen to a biker. Unfortunately, I don't still understand until this age, 2018, there is still no proper solution. There's like these huge companies like Triumph, Ducati, BMW and all that, but unfortunately and sadly, these all super bikes or premium bikes still run on conventional tubeless tires. And there's always a chance that a puncture can happen. Imagine you're doing like proper straight roads, enjoying your ride, and suddenly there's a puncture. Imagine there is no puncture shop or anything like 30 kilometers ahead, 30 kilometers PJ. Once that happened to me. Luckily, one more friend was there with me. He went like 15 or 16 kilometers, and luckily there was one puncture guy. He got that guy along with him as a pillion, and then he came back, he fixed the tire. Again, we had to go drop him back. That's a kind of a mess you don't want, especially when you're riding. And that too, when you're solo, that's like the most horrible thing that can happen. So always having a puncture kit is very important. Okay guys, I had to suddenly shift to this room because suddenly there are like a lot of guests at my house. So anyways guys, coming back to the topic, where was I? Puncture kit. You can check down the link below guys. That is like definitely useful. Also guys, strictly avoid routes. You need to inquire locals, because Google Maps will show you just the routes, but there will be a lot of other things. For example, a few routes, especially in the nights, I don't recommend doing night ride, but in case it's like unavoidable, then maybe you'll have to do it. In case it's like a state highway or some random route, then you will have to definitely inquire about that route, because a lot of robberies and all this stuff happens. The best thing to do is avoid night rides unless and until you're traveling in a group. And make sure you definitely charge your phone, not the battery guys. I'm talking about Jio or whatever internet you're using. That will be like really helpful to book your rooms or find routes, update your location. There are like endless things you can do with internet. And one more important thing. Actually guys, every point is important, so don't mind me saying one more important thing all the time regarding fueling your tank. If your bike range is like 300 kilometers for example, keep refueling it after every 200 kilometers. Keep that 80 to 100 kilometers as margin. You may never know guys, there might not be a petrol bunk like for the next 50 kilometers, who knows. That happened to us, so out of experience I'm telling you this. What else? One more thing guys, these points are not meant for everyone. This is for people who have just started riding or for the ones who have never done a long ride. And do not forget to maintain your bike especially the chain. In long rides, obviously your chain is at high RPM, rotating at maybe 5,000, 6,000 RPM continuously for kilometers and kilometers, so obviously it gets dry. You definitely need to lube the chain. Usually lubing the chain is recommended at 350, 450 kilometers, but if you're doing a 600 kilometer ride, then it's okay, you can stretch a little bit more and do it at the destination itself, but not beyond 700 kilometers at any cost. And once again, if your bike is having a center stand, awesome, but in case for the ones like me and other premium bikes, unfortunately we don't get a center stand. For you guys, you'll have to check this G roller, which works wonders. Guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to push this product. It's okay, don't use my code, don't get this from the company I've mentioned. If you can find this product anywhere else, please go ahead. I'm just trying to help you guys. But in case you trust me and if you feel I'm trying to help you, then definitely you can go and check out this site. I'll link below, and you can use my coupon code SRIMAN30 and get a flat 30% off on the G roller and the puncture kit and any other product on this website. In case your bike has a center stand, forget the G roller, forget all that stuff. You don't need to waste your money. Guys, I think I've covered most of it. This is what all I keep in my mind while I ride. In case I've missed something, please feel free to comment down below, and in case you're a pro rider, in case you've done like long rides, do suggest in the comments below and I'll try to pin that comment, whichever comment is the best, so that you and me can help other beginners and make their ride a wonderful experience. And oh yeah, one more thing guys, never stop and give lifts. Doesn't matter if he seems genuine or not. Do not entertain all these things on a highway. That's it guys, have fun and be sensible on the road. Don't ride like recklessly and do all that stuff. Wear all safety gear. I think most of my subscribers do that. Don't just worry about yourself. You have to keep your parents, your wife, your girlfriend or whoever, loved ones in your mind. So guys, in case you like this video, I know you guys are smashing the like button nowadays, and all this immense love, and this is all the motivation I need. Thank you once again guys, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Chalo, take care. I'll have to meet those guests now. And oh yeah, this picture that you see above me is me and my sister when we were like really young, obviously. बहुत cute है ना? I know, obviously.